As more and more people struggle to make ends meet, there's a deepening concern about repaying debt. That's according to research done by insolvency firm MNP Limited. Linda Paul is a licensed insolvency trustee with MNP Limited, and she joins us live now. Linda, thanks for joining us. We'll get right to it. You work with a range of clients, so take us through who is struggling the most with debt in this province right now.
Hi, Tanya. There isn't really one demographic that is worse off than the other. I would say what comes to mind mainly is homeowners, because they're experiencing higher interest rates and they're also experiencing a rise in the cost of living, right? So what we hear from British Columbians really is just the cost of living all around is affecting all of us. So it's people on fixed incomes, maybe receiving pensions, it's homeowners, young families. Essentially, the message is that none of us are immune to financial difficulty, just purely due to the cost of living right now.
And I want to ask about that with the affordability crisis having really ramped up in this past year. I mean, are we seeing those two correlate, the timeline? Are we seeing those increase along with those, inflation rates, what have you, the past few months?
We are. So we are experiencing a lot of people calling us more so than they did before. I think people tend to hesitate when it comes to getting and asking for help with their debt. So I think we're at a breaking point now and people are starting to make that phone call and see what their options are.
So for those who are in that position struggling to repay debt, what are the first steps they should take?
Well, at MNP, we offer a free consultation, so people can make a phone call. That's all it takes, or they can go to our website and fill out a form to get contacted by one of us and just have a free consultation and talk about what their options are. There's no cost. Obviously, it's free. There's no obligation to move forward. So really what we're providing are tools for people to navigate their financial situation. I administer bankruptcies and proposals, but I'd say only 40% of the people that I talk to actually have to file a bankruptcy or proposal. So there are other resources in the community where people can look to get help. And that's where we come into play as a licensed insolvency trustee. We're really your trusted advisor and we're regulated by the federal government. So we provide unbiased information and tools for people to just get the help that they need.
You do check-ins on debt rates every quarter, we understand. So what are some changes you've noticed in how British Columbians are reacting to debt? How is it affecting people?
I think the most striking change, or that we've heard lately, or at least last month, because we did a little survey in between October and now, people are feeling really isolated. Debts are really starting to take a toll on our mental health. So roughly 60% of British Columbians are saying that they have stress and anxiety attached to their debt. And another 40% are saying that they are isolating. So they're not going out with friends and families, and they're just kind of distancing themselves, either because they don't have the resources to go out and socialize, or they're just feeling so affected and stressed by what's going on in their financial situation that they don't feel like doing anything. So that to me is the biggest takeaway from the surveys that we've been doing lately.
All right, thank you so much for joining us. That's Linda Paul, a licensed insolvency trustee with MNP Limited. Thank you so much.
Thank you.